Hello, this is Karen. I'm going to discuss 7 ways to deal with personal property. Dividing up stuff comes up, whether it's through a will, probate, guardianship, powers of attorney, or even a divorce. People can spend thousands of dollars in legal fees over a $500 CD collection. Do not underestimate people's sentimentality over physical items. Take your dad's college ring. You could find the same exact ring on eBay, but your siblings might all want dad's ring and only his. One person's treasure is another person's trash and vice versa. I removed some rocks from my garden bed and piled them up for the dump. My mom drove by and said, "Rocks are gold," and she hauled them away. This rock here is on eBay for $25,000. Apparently, it literally has gold in it. We never know what has value for someone or not. So here are 7 methods to deal with stuff and hopefully minimize legal fees. One of the best solutions is to give it away and relax. My Uncle Fred traveled the world and collected many treasures and artifacts. When he moved from his condo, he invited all of his relatives over to just take everything, as he said. He had no attachment and saved himself a lot of hassle by having us take it. He also intervened in a few squabbles over some items. It was so much better for him to personally facilitate the gift so no one could argue later. If you can't give it away early, then ask your heirs if they want anything in particular, and then write it down. If you have a will or trust, there's often a reference to a personal property memorandum where you can list who gets what. For example, I give my sister Charlotte the walnut bureau that originally came from great-grandma Coolidge, or I give my dog Fido to my girlfriend Lisa, Lisa being someone who might not otherwise take under the law. Letting someone else decide is probably one of the more common methods of punting the decision. If you get lucky because no one wants anything, then it's easy for your proxy. They just sell it, donate it, or dispose of whatever's left and convert it to cash. But if someone wants something, then your decision maker needs a method. Sometimes hiring a third-party estate facilitator is a more cost-effective and peaceful way of dealing with personal property, especially if you've got parties in conflict. Having this neutral third party with the process can cool emotions and be a lot less costly than 2 attorneys duking it out over the crystal swan. A lot of people think, oh, they'll just figure it out or agree. This sometimes works with heirs who are all cooperative. For example, maybe only one heir cares about taking physical things, and the others don't want anything, or don't even care about truing it up dollar-wise. If people don't get along, though, this might not work. Having a sale or directing sale could be the most objective and therefore the most straightforward way of dealing with personal property. Someone neutral or an estate facilitator or an auction house sets the price. Everyone has an equal chance to buy it. All proceeds go back to the estate or the value of the item gets credited to someone who purchased it. What if more than one person wants the same thing? This can be resolved by a silent auction with highest bidder. But it can lead to resentment if a richer party takes all the good stuff. Alternate pick refers to a method of giving everyone a number. You draw that number from a hat or find some other method, and then you take turns. The person that drew number 1 gets to go first. They take their first choice item, and then number 2 goes, and so on and so forth. With all methods, someone has to decide if there will be adjustments for the value of the items taken, if this wasn't already spelled out in a procedure. If Cousin Joe takes the car, does that dollar value get credited on his side or not? These are just some of the methods for distributing personal property. We hope it gives you some ideas to minimize legal fees and also just enhance peace. As per usual, consult with an attorney in your jurisdiction for advice specific to your situation, and bye for now.